I don't want to be an independent woman no more. I don't want to be an independent woman no more. I'm over it. I need my man back.
Welcome to The Wall. Today we'll take a look at several women who are starting to wake up. They're tired of this strong and independent narrative and are realizing that feminism sold them a false dream. Now, they're looking to reclaim their femininity and understand what truly attracts men. We want you to smash that like button. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 likes on this video. Leave a comment with your experience and wisdom. We always pin the best one for the community. Subscribe, and let's get started.
Here are 3 things I used to chase and 3 things I now want. Number 1, I used to chase climbing the corporate ladder. I chased every promotion, every opportunity for more money, every opportunity to level up in my career, to earn a new title, to be the boss. This was the most important thing to me for many years. But what I now want is balance. I want freedom. I want flexibility. I don't necessarily care about being at the top. I just care about doing things that make me happy, that fulfill me, and make room for things in my life that I love. Number 2, I used to chase perfectionism, and now I want creative freedom. I used to think that it had to work out exactly how I planned. Now I want creative freedom. I want time. I want energy back, and I want to devote it to my innate creativity as a female, to the things that I love doing, things that I want to do one day, like be a mom, author books, also work, start a new business. And number 3, I used to chase approval from others, and now I want peace. I have looked everywhere for validation, recognition, acknowledgement, and acceptance in the world, except for myself. I looked for it in relationships with men, in friendships, at work. Instead, I just want inner peace. I want to know that I am doing things in alignment with my purpose, that I'm doing things in alignment with the things that I actually want. I want to know that my energy and my efforts and my time is going towards things that bring me joy, that bring me fulfillment, and that's it.
In short, she hit the wall. She ended up realizing that climbing the corporate ladder doesn't fill the void in her life, and that making more money doesn't make her happy. This is a woman deceived by feminism, which sold her the idea of being strong and independent. But all she got in return was an empty life with no real purpose. Now, as she watches her best years slip away, she wants to change the course of the ship. I'm not saying it's too late, but it is hard. You lost your prime years. And that's why men always talk about the wall. Because the wall doesn't forgive.
This video is for the girly pops, so if you're not a woman, please scroll. Okay, ladies, so I am on my era of being more feminine, or my journey of being more feminine. I have been single for a very long time and almost masculine in a way for a very long time because, like, from my childhood to now, I've had to be so overly independent, and I've had to do so much in my life to, like, get to where I am today, and I've had to work very hard, so I've been, like, more masculine probably than I should have been living my life. So I am starting my journey to be more feminine, and that for me means not wearing sweats and hoodies every day. I'm going to try to wear more feminine clothing, like dresses and things, because I will literally put on a dress and I don't feel pretty in it. I literally don't feel pretty in, like, skirts, dresses, like, stuff like that. And I think that's a problem. Like, I should be able to feel pretty in those things, and not feel like I just look like a man in a dress. And that's, again, just how I'm perceiving myself because I've had to be so masculine for so long to just survive and to get to where I am. So yeah, I'm doing things like that. I'm doing more self-care things. I'm trying to, like, actually put effort into my appearance and, like, my skincare and things. And try dating again and try, like, breaking down the barriers of, like, that hyper masculinity that's in me that I've had for so long. So, yeah, I don't know if any girls can relate to this, or if they feel how I feel, but it's hard to describe other than like, don't feel like a woman and it sucks. So if you have any tips, I appreciate it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Over the years, I've learned something. A woman's feminine energy changes depending on the man she's with. And many end up like this girl, too independent, too masculine, covered in tattoos, hitting the gym until they build more muscle than they should. In the end, instead of looking delicate and feminine, they look like another man. Of course, some will say to each their own, and that's fine. But for me, that's not the kind of woman I'm looking for. I don't want to feel like I'm dating someone who's physically competing with me. If I could give her one piece of advice, it would be simple. Fewer tattoos, more femininity, and train to take care of your figure, not to lose it. Because the truth is, femininity isn't about looking strong like a man. It's about highlighting the sweetness and the differences that make women attractive. And many forget that. But anyway, what do you guys think?
Women.
I want to go home.
Okay.
I want a beer. I want an ice cream sandwich. I want to take a nap. And then I got to take a...
This video is for the girly pop. So if you're not a woman, please scroll.
Okay, so if you haven't seen this girl's video, it's basically about her wanting to feel more feminine again. And I really resonate with that because it's been something that I've really struggled with a lot over these past couple of years because I grew up in a household where my mom would be like, and I love her, but she would be like, if you dress a certain way, you're for it. And so it's been a lot of work trying to erase that in my head, where that message in my head where if I dress feminine, something's going to happen, or like I'm just not confident in my femininity. And I have a trip coming up to San Diego with my boyfriend, and I really want to dress pretty. All I have that I feel comfortable wearing is baggy clothes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to feel pretty, and I need tips, guys. I need clothing recommendations. I need, just any tips in general to feeling more confident in your femininity. And again, I think this definitely has to be unpacked in therapy. But if anybody has any great tips, I'd love that.
Let me tell you something personal, brother. My woman used to be like this girl. Independent, hardworking, but always dressed in sporty clothes. And hey, in the US, that's very common, both for men and women. But when I started my own transformation, everything changed. I stopped wearing sportswear all the time, started dressing in casual or classic styles, took care of my hair, my skin, my image, and that had a direct impact on her. Years later, my woman confessed something important. She started to feel more feminine when she could relax around me. Seeing me well-groomed and confident made her want to dress better to please me. And that's when I understood, a woman reflects her man. That's why I'll say it clearly, brother, invest in yourself. Be manly. Take care of your body, your style, your image. Lead by example. If you improve, your woman will want to improve too. If you raise your level, she'll adjust hers. I've seen this time and time again. Men who start working out, taking care of themselves, and suddenly their woman changes too. Masculine leadership transforms.
Hi, girly pops. Let's just ignore how I look right now because I look nasty and stinky, and I know. And it's hair wash day. I'm going to the gym. I know I look gross, but ignore that. And back to the main point. When I started posting the series of I want to be more feminine, how to be more feminine, what I did want was advice and tips because, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know where to start. So shout out to literally all the girly pops that gave me advice because it's a long journey, but I feel like the process is working. But this video is mostly about what I wasn't expecting was people to come for my looks. And when I tell you I deleted every mean comment, I deleted it because I'm not accepting that negativity on this journey. That is not okay. And I deleted all the comment from men too, because as a man, I don't want you to tell me how to be feminine. I want the women to tell me how to be feminine because you're a man. But yeah, people were like, ew, that nose ring looks ugly on you. Get rid of it. Ew, the tattoos make you look like a man. Remove your tattoos. like, oh, going to the gym is going to make you more manly. Like, that's not what I asked for. I did not want that. So shout out to everyone who didn't leave a mean and rude comment. Shout out to all the girly pops who left something nice, because constructive criticism, because I'm sensitive right now. I can't handle you yelling at me like that. But anyways, quick update. A bunch of my clothes that I ordered came in, so I'm going to be doing a try on with those. It's my birthday was this weekend, so I've been very, very busy, so I haven't posted a video. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to be posting my recent update and my try on of all of the recommended boutiques and things that I should shop at. And just giving you guys kind of an update on how I'm feeling, what I think is working, what's not working, and go from there. But yeah, again, thank you so much to everyone who left a very kind comment. I was not expecting that type of, like, I don't know, like, reaction. I wasn't expecting that many women to, like, relate and feel seen. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, hell no!
Brothers, the number one lesson you learn in marketing is this: study and listen to the audience you want to sell your product to. If you're a woman, you've been single for a while, you feel masculinized, and you want to be more feminine in order to find a masculine, providing man who could be your partner, then listen to men. I've seen the comments from women on those videos, and there are thousands saying they feel too masculine. And what do men tell them? Get rid of the tattoos, take out that bull ring nose piercing, dress more feminine, don't overtrain your midsection, don't talk like a man, smile more, don't wear gym clothes outside the gym. To me, all of those are valid pieces of advice, but many women don't want to hear them. They'd rather be told they're fine just the way they are. And that's why they end up hitting the wall, because they ignore the very market they supposedly want to sell themselves to.
This video is for the girly pops, so if you're not a woman, please scroll. First of all, I want to say, wow, I was not expecting so many women to relate to how I was feeling and what I was going through, and I worded it terribly. So for my point to still come across, like, it makes me feel good knowing that I'm not the only one who feels this way. And, you know, I am going to be documenting my journey. I'm going to be doing this series of, like, my journey to embracing my femininity and being a woman and being a girly pop, because yeah, taking on this hyper masculine role, it no longer serves me in a positive way, and it's starting to, I think, do more damage to myself than what I'm wanting. Like, I don't want to be one of the boys anymore. I don't want to be so overly independent and, like, shut men out. Like, all of these things. Like, I know that doing these things doesn't make you masculine, but for me, it's like all of these things combined contributes to me feeling this way. And again, I don't know if I'm good at getting my point across. I'm just, like, trying to express how I feel on the inside. And I'm not, like, an educated person by any means. So I apologize if I'm not saying things correctly, but yeah, I want to be a girly pop again. It's the only way that I can basically word it. And so my first step is I'm going to be doing research and, you know, trying to take notes from other women who have already gone through this journey. Thank you, everybody who commented and suggested all of these YouTube channels and all of these other women to watch their content and learn from it. I will be doing that. And then, you know, today I did, like, a simple step. Like, I got up and I did a full skincare routine and I curled my hair, which for me is even so different because I normally just get out of bed, put my hair in pigtails, and go to the gym. And so to do that, like, I do feel like a little, like, better today. Maybe it's just, like, because I put effort into my appearance that I feel better. But anyways, yeah. So I'm excited to go on this journey, and thank you to anybody who, like, you know, wants to follow along. I appreciate it. We'll see where this takes me. I'm excited to be a girly pop again.
What's beautiful about this video is that, more and more, we're seeing women slowly waking up, realizing that feminism lied to them. They're starting to understand that being independent isn't attractive to men. They're realizing that men don't care how much money you make or what position you hold. They're seeing that if you masculinize yourself, you're only hurting yourself, because men will stop being interested and start ignoring you. They'll see you as just another guy, a gym bro, and they won't court you because no one wants to be with another man. She's starting to get it. And even more so as she gets closer to 30 and starts to feel the wall approaching. Because, brothers, once again, the wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. What do you think about masculinized women? What advice would you give a woman who wants to start being more feminine? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.